What would happen if I only ate McDonald's burgers for 30 days?
Hi, take your order, please.
Hi, can I order please 25 McDonald's burgers please, but I just want the patty. Thanks a lot, thank you. Today we're going to find out, because I'm going to eat my entire daily intake in nothing but McDonald's burgers for an entire month. Day 1 of 30. You might be thinking, have I gone mad? And is it even safe to eat McDonald's burgers for 30 days? What we're doing is very different to Morgan Sherlock's Super Size Me. He did get very ill, but he ate everything off the McDonald's menu. But I am only eating the 100% beef burger patties, which is in fact an extreme carnivore diet. And as controversial as that may sound, many people have tried meat-only diets before and recorded excellent results.
I just did it to try to find out what it's like to only eat meat. My energy levels were amazing.
Really?
How
quickly?
Energy.
How quickly?
2 weeks in.
2 weeks.
2 weeks in, I noticed I felt amazing.
Really?
And I was shedding weight.
But admittedly, that wasn't on just McDonald's burgers. But what do the experts think about what we're up to? I reached out to Dr. Fires. Now, he is a surgeon who will put it right if I get this wrong.
You're going to be just having McDonald's burger patties. This is scary for me. I do not think you should be doing this. This is a bad idea. I hope you understand the risks involved in this. Deficiencies in your vitamins, which is going to affect your immune function. I think you're going to feel probably the worst you've felt about in yourself for a long time. Important thing from all of this is you're going to have high amounts of cholesterol. That's what we'd be expecting. Best of luck.
Clearly, Dr. Fires thinks this is a bad idea, so please do not try this at home. Don't try and replicate this. Just remember, I am stupid. And you will see that I did prove that later. But all this is for one very good reason, which in theory will change my life forever. I need to make a change because maybe, like me, you crave sugar. And sugar addiction is a real thing. And personally, I love it. Lots. Every day. And I'm ashamed to say that this is my average daily diet. Start off on the way to drop-in centre at school. We have a can of energy drink and a breakfast bar. Then we get to work, and throughout the day, a little bit of fruit, which is good, but we have a pot noodle and usually a Greg's sausage roll. Then on the way home from work, it starts to fall apart. We stop at the petrol station, we get a Starbucks, but they're on offer, 2 for £1.50, but not a problem. We'll have one now and we'll save the other one for tomorrow. Obviously, I eat them both. Then Jane cooks my tea, fish fingers. Then Jane cooks my tea, fish fingers.
Say dinner.
Then I have dinner, fish fingers, chips and peas. Then it starts to go horrifically wrong about bedtime because I graze on these sweets.
And you have a lot more than that.
Do you reckon I do?
Yeah, I know you do.
But the best crisps in the world, Bobby's Beef Grills and a can of pop. All over?
No.
No. When I get into bed, I usually have at least 1 or 2 ice lollies.
And
Mint munching.
don't forget the mint munching.
I love a mint munch in bed. And this right here is exactly why I am doing this, because this every week seems to be getting worse and worse. It's time for a change. Big problem, 350 grams of sugar in that lot, and recommended daily amount, 25 grams. So I'm having 2 weeks in just 24 hours. But to be serious, 11 million people die every year from bad diets, and crazy, that's even more deaths than smoking. I have tried to make a change in the past with various different diets, but I've never committed. But now I have a 5-year-old daughter, Senna, and a few years back I sadly lost my dad, and it puts it into perspective how precious life is. So ideally, I want to be around for as long as possible. So by documenting this extreme McDonald's challenge is definitely going to help me from not throwing the towel in. And afterwards, I should be able to commit to a healthy diet for the rest of my life. Throughout this video, I will be paying for all of my burgers on this Revolut card, which if you sign up with the link in the description, you will get a free £20 when you use the card for the first time. But I'll tell you more about that a little later. Okay, there he is, right. Meal number 2. Just warm these up, because again, I don't really know what to do. Like, I can't go to McDonald's every 10 minutes when I'm hungry. So in theory, my body should need about 25 patties a day to get to my average intake of 2,300 calories. So what do? Do I split that into 3 and have breakfast, lunch and dinner? Say I have, like, you know, sort of I don't know, 8 at each sitting, or do I graze? But like, even the thought of these two, I've just warmed these two up. They actually do smell all right, but this is going to be a mental battle, I think. Right, here we go. The initial taste, it's nice, but without sauce and bread, it feels a bit toffee. I'd love tomato sauce on it. Diets before have made me very hungry, but this is not about losing weight. I'm just going to satisfy my appetite, and a male my size roughly needs about 2,500 calories. Now these burgers, 93 calories each, so in theory I need about 25 a day. And because I'm not calorie counting, if I fancy more, I'll have more. This is all about breaking that sugar craving. But you will see later, it's definitely been a struggle. Food affects both physical and mental health, so I wanted to create a scientific experiment to measure where I am at the start of this diet, day 1. And at the end, we would do a direct comparison on day 30 to see if it's had a positive or negative effect on how I feel and look. So pre-burger patty diet, I had a full in-depth blood test, also recording my weight, blood pressure, pulse and a urine sample. Have you got a bigger funnel? So my initial results were weight 79 kg, blood pressure 111/65 and heart rate is 57 beats per minute. But next we had the physical challenge. Strength, how many consecutive press-ups I can do until failure.
17.
That's all I've got, and that's after a week of Star Bars and crisps.
Stamina, 60 seconds on the ski machine to see how many meters I can travel.
282 metres.
Thinking about it.
And finally, reactions. A minute to see how many I can hit.
67 hits.
Wow.
One thing I've learned is I can see more out of this one. I can.
How a burger's going to make that difference?
We'll see in 30 days. Right, we'll be back here in exactly 30 days from now.
So day 1 done, let's see where we are with the McDonald's burger patties.
Good evening. I'm tired. Yeah, I only managed to eat 6 patties today, which is not good. So definitely losing weight, if that counts. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really felt like them at all. So I think this is hopefully the hardest bit, and tomorrow being fresh start and be able to eat something. Morning, right, day 2. A bit odd this at breakfast, but there we go. Not too bad, but I'd imagine hard work to get through.
Today I woke up motivated. I am determined to get through this challenge and fix my bad eating habits. But after yesterday, I just need to make sure that I consume enough patties.
Right, gonna leave food now for probably another 3 hours, but yeah, it's going well. Not too bad at all. Not sure what it's doing to me internally, but mentally I feel happy. Oh, I feel like my energy's going like that.
End of day 2 and I've only managed to eat 6 patties. They just don't taste very nice by themselves. And I don't want to force myself because the last thing I want to do is be sick. Hopefully day 3, eating the burgers will get easier.
Right, that was a rough night. Got a headache, which I think from what I've read is going in ketosis. That's terrible, terrible taste in my mouth. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Right, so we're in Lichfield. We're just doing this driving between the SF90 and Rivalto. So just done that at Kerber track, and I'm starving. Everybody else brought sandwiches. Obviously I can't do that, so I have had to go find a McDonald's. Here we go again.
However, only day 3 and my first problem.
Right, I struggled. I've had 1. Yes, I've managed to eat 1, which is better than none. And I'll try and eat the other one a bit later. Just struggling in taking food, to be fair, but
So this is where the problem is. Each one of these patties is only 93 calories, and the whole of day 3 I only managed to eat 3 of them, which is only 10% of the calories which my body needs. I didn't even consider at the start that I wouldn't be able to eat these. I have ate hundreds very happily over the years, but now by themselves without sauce, bread and cheese, they taste a hell of a lot different. If this carries on, I'm going to lose weight fast, and that will affect my health negatively. So over the next few days, I'm going to give it everything and try and get these patties swallowed and increase my calorie intake to keep my body healthy.
Good evening. Right, tough day at the office. And now I've just gone and treated myself to a triple cheeseburger without anything apart from the burgers. Again today, not eaten nowhere near enough, but I'm just struggling. And ridiculously, I'm not that hungry. I was last night because that was be my munching time. But today, I've not been too bad. Only thing I've got is a headache. And I've had a headache all day, and it's one of them headaches where if I move my head too fast, just makes me feel a bit bad.
My headaches are not nice and they are relentless, but at my initial blood test I did get warned about this.
Drinking water alone doesn't keep you hydrated. You need to have some electrolytes. Your body will shut off that.
So maybe electrolytes are something I need to try.
Good morning. Right, day 4 today of the diet. Last night, at least I got some food inside me. Bit of a weird sleep, to be fair. Kept on thinking about food again. It's all in my mind. Yeah, not been to the toilet yet. Not the best thing to talk about on YouTube telly, but there we go. And I got a headache. Now, I've done some reading, and with carnivore diets, headache is definitely a thing as well. In you go. Warm. Need about 30 seconds with these bad boys. And we're away. There is lunch.
With my headaches getting worse and adding to me not feeling like eating, I needed something to help.
Right, my lovely young lady has gone and got these.
Ladies.
Lady?
On this diet, I'm getting a fraction of the vitamins and minerals that my body needs. So these electrolytes should help combat that deficiency, but they don't taste very nice.
Oh, that's horrific. Horrific. But there's stuff in here which I'm needing.
And hopefully this will stop my constant headaches.
So now, can Daddy have some of your tea, please?
No, you are having McDonald's.
Not again.
By the end of day 4, it was a slight improvement, but still only 5 patties, a total of 465 calories. But day 5 was about to get a whole lot worse.
Right, just dropped Sen off at school and I've noticed something a little bit weird. So yesterday, I think it was, I had this, my nose bleeding, not stop bleeding. Now today, I've got something else going on below my eye and I've got blood all over my hand. So it's like, yeah, I'm sort of bleeding for some reason very easily, and then it won't stop. So we might have to abort and stop this if it is having effects like that, which can't be good.
So I urgently got on a call to Rob. You might recognise him off your telly. He is the UK's leading nutritionist.
Could you just twist again, Rob? Is that all right? That's the screen, sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
So I had a little bit of a scratch on my nose, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't stop bleeding.
So you need the blood clotters.
It like literally wouldn't stop, and I had it was quite scary because I've never been in a situation like that. But obviously my body had changed, and no matter what I did, it just wouldn't stop. I had to just stick a piece of paper to it to like clog it. So that was a little bit scary.
The vitamin K is important for clotting your blood, and it is quite dangerous if you if your blood's not clotting. It's not brilliant.
Yeah, this was a scratch. So I thought if I had have cut myself properly,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be very good.
So let's get the vitamin K to see if that helps, or else this is a change that I'm simply not happy with, and I'm stopping this immediately.
Right, success. We have krill something and K2. So apparently
This is obviously that vitamin K, but slow burning, so it should stop in my body longer. So I'll go have 2 of those a day. That should be good. Right, so yeah, all good. We're back on track, hopefully.
How are you getting on?
Together they seem to be better than singly. That's the way forward. I hope they're cold.
One of these chips. No, they're lovely and warm.
I feel very headachy as well. But I think that's not from, I think it's a mixture of not drinking enough normally, just not drinking enough, just not had a good day with the old fluids because I've been busy. And then not eating enough, obviously. But I don't think, why are you laughing at me?
These are very nice.
This is now affecting me physically and mentally. I feel drained. This just isn't pleasant. End of day 5. I've had my vitamin K2 thing. I've had my electrolytes, and now tonight I'm just a bit grumpy. Got a bad urge for chocolate, bad urge for sweets. Could eat everything in this house now, right now. So yeah, today's been.
I'm going to my bucket. I'm going to go.
But having these vitamins and electrolytes, the next day I woke up in a completely different place. Right, day 6 already. It's been all right, considering where I was yesterday. I feel like $1 million. Maybe it's working. Here we go, another day, another McDonald's. 2 plain hamburger patties, literally just the patties, just the meat.
Fine. I'll put that through as 2 dips for you.
What a result, got discount. Cheers mate, thank you. Thanks a lot. Do you want to see Daddy's? Ooh.
But you always have that. That's not enough. Let's eat some more as well.
I want to eat some more mate, but I can't at the minute. My body was changing. It seems to be becoming accustomed to this meat-only diet, and hopefully I've seen the end of these terrible headaches. I'm struggling to eat these damn things, but without the pain in my head, I had a new lease of life. Here we go again.
Ooh, I hope it's got shell in it. You won't do all of that right now.
I can't, that would make me sick, and that would be the end of the challenge. Don't. Right, day 9. Very, very taste of salt, but my mouth is craving any sensation of any zest at all, so I'll take salt for now. No headache today, which is the first time, I think, can't remember when I didn't have a headache. And I really think those electrolytes are just helping with that. I think, I think for my health I needed a bit of that, but it's going okay. Okay, so day 10, we are a third of the way through, which is very good news. So today is my next blood test. Let's see if these McDonald's patties are affecting me. No headache today, which is a good sign, but I'm interested to see exactly what the stats are, because I'm feeling good. Regardless of my mood, I want to see the numbers to what's happening inside. I've got a massive 6-pack under here now. The scales, well, they show the inevitable. In 10 days, I have lost 3 kilos. That is not ideal, and definitely not what this diet was supposed to be about. I didn't want to lose weight.
Your blood pressure was exactly the same, 111/65. Heart rate was 56, now is 65.
Everything normal-ish, apart from my heart rate. But the blood results are going to tell the truth if this is affecting me inside my body. I'm alive.
Good to see. All right, now I'm happy. All right. So I've got your new bloods here and I've got your old bloods here. Now, your LDLs, which is your bad cholesterol, was slightly above range before. That's now gone further up. The difference you had above range before is basically doubled in that difference. So that's pretty quick. Okay, and in terms of your HDLs, that's gone down. The bad news is the HDL is what you want to be going up. That's your high density lipoproteins, that's your good cholesterol. That's the one that's going to help you actually reduce more cholesterol. That's gone down, significantly down. You're 2/3 of where you want to be.
Right, this is obviously bad news and what I feared. Bad cholesterol clogs the very important arteries, so it restricts the blood flow to your heart, which could explain my increased heart rate, as it's working harder to get the blood to flow around my body. But more bad news, high cholesterol significantly increases my chance of heart disease and strokes, and those two are the leading causes of death in the USA.
You can see an active change in your cholesterol, and from just a week it's not ideal. So from another week, I don't know how bad it's going to be, but if it's really getting worse and worse, then I would just tell you that I think you should stop now.
And after this, if we got to the 30 days, would this be reversible easily?
It would require a lot of life changes. You'd need to become a lot more healthier. You need to become a lot more focused on your diet, making it like very balanced, very healthy. If we can see from your bloods in the future that you're not going back to the optimal range, then you would need to start getting medicated.
Forever?
I mean, it's quite common for older people. Yeah.
So this is a big decision. We are only 10 days in. The doctor is recommending me to stop, and it's already having a big effect on my health. I really don't want to start relying on tablets for the rest of my life, but I also want to break this dangerous sugar addiction. I'm too mentally weak to just stop eating sweets. I've tried hundreds of times, and a day or two later, it's all back to normal. So this diet is my only chance. We had a family meeting, I slept on it, and the next morning, I had made a decision. Like, I do feel amazing. It's just a lack of calories, that's the only thing which is stopping us. And we are a third of the way through, which has taken a lot of effort. But as a family, we've decided that we are going to continue. I am obviously worried about my cholesterol, but I feel like we should worry about that at day 30 because it's a risk, but I feel a small risk compared to what a sugar addiction can damage my life for the long term. So for now, we're gonna hit it full speed and carry on, right? Yeah, go Mark.
Bit dramatic.
Come on. Put some applause in.
Thanks a lot. Cheers, pal. Enjoy.
Look how well those are cooked. That's what we like. Well done, McDonald's Reddit. You may be wondering, how expensive is it to be on this McDonald's only diet? Well, we're going to break it down for you. Throughout this challenge, we've been paying for these burgers with the Revolut card because it has some amazing benefits. Here we go again. Now this Revolut card has made me some great savings. If you're not sure what it is, it's a financial app which is used by over 50 million people. It makes managing your money and savings a million times easier. For example, you can get 4% AEI interest on the standard plan. With no minimum deposits, you can withdraw any time and no fixed term. Before I tell you more, let me explain how expensive this challenge is. A triple cheeseburger is £3, so each patty itself would work out at £1 each. So that means if I'm eating 7 burgers in the whole 24-hour period, total expense is £7 a day. So £210 over the whole experiment. But the question is it cheaper? Well, I have the answer. And a big part of saving money is to make sure you put some aside. Well, Revolut makes that super easy. Revolut has a really cool feature called spare change, and basically it rounds up every purchase you make, and it puts that spare change into a savings account. For example, this order came to £3.49. Now it rounded up to £4 and put 51 pence straight into my savings account. It doesn't sound like much, but if you use that multiple times a day, it soon adds up. When I added up the bad diet, it works out at £15 a day. So we know the McDonald's total was £210 a month, and my bad diet, £480 a month. The McDonald's beef burger patty diet works out cheaper. But to be fair, if I was eating the proper amount of 25 a day, it would turn out a lot more expensive. Now here is the great thing about Revolut. If you sign up now using the link in the description or this QR code, if you spend 1 penny, you get a free 20 quid. Now that is legit money to spend on whatever you like. Thank you again, Revolut, for sponsoring this video. And you can sign up today for free. But the positivity didn't last long. Right, yeah, we had a great day yesterday, and today it's turned into a nightmare. So we had an email yesterday from Senna's school saying that they had a problem with an outbreak of sickness and diarrhea. And guess who's got it? Our family. Downside, massively for me, is there is absolutely no way right now I could eat anything. It just makes me feel sick even thinking about food. I've got a horrible taste of sick in my mouth. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to make it all the way to work before I need the toilet, but I haven't got a lot left in me. Now this is a massive problem for me because I was already super low on calories and just about surviving. And if I don't manage to get food down me today, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, bit of a nightmare. In the last 13 days, my total calorie intake is 5,600 and I should have had 32,000. To put that into perspective, that's only an average of 400 calories a day. And after some research, according to UK Healthline, even a 500 calorie diet is dangerous. The lack of eating isn't by choice, but from the start I knew this wasn't going to be easy. Right, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm officially feeling sorry for myself. I know I've got no colour left in me today. Yeah, I haven't managed to eat anything, but that is absolutely no surprise. I feel definitely empty. I don't feel hungry, I feel empty. I couldn't eat nothing anyway. The only thing I could probably eat right now is, we've all got that place where we go when we don't feel very well and you sort of got your comfort food. Well, mine is Heinz tomato soup, red hot, with buttered toast to dip in. I'd love that now. Or maybe not now, but maybe later. But yeah, I can't have that because that would ruin everything. We're going to continue to soldier on for now. Right, good evening everybody. End of day 13 and yeah, it's been a disaster. Everyone in this house is ill. Nobody's eaten anything, including me, so that means 0 patties, 0 calories. So feeling proper weak now. I've had my electrolytes, I've had water. That's all I can do, and bring on day 14, I think. So, not sure if I'm going to be able to eat these. I still feel, I don't feel sick, I just don't feel like eating. It's one of those situations, but I know I definitely need food, that's for certain. So, fingers crossed, I just need literally some calories, some energy. But unfortunately it's got to be beef burger patties. Today I am feeling better, but I still don't feel like eating. Even the smell of food isn't great. I'm really not looking forward to this. There they are again. But I need to make sure it's okay running on such low calories. So I spoke to my friend and professional doctor, Stefan Vossen. He is a man who fixes me when I'm broke. He is the man who has got me back racing and helped me win championships in the past.
How's it going, mate?
Yeah, good. We're halfway through.
Jesus Christ. Okay, how's it all going so far? I've had a little look.
Like good. Like I feel at times better, but where I'm struggling is I've got no appetite for them, and that's my big problem. So yeah. I'm only probably eating about 500 calories worth, probably about 6 patties a day. And I am trying to eat more, but I don't want to eat more. I could eat everything else in the world apart from those. And then there's another problem. We've had a sickness and diarrhea bug in the house, so I haven't had anything in the last 48 hours. Yeah. So I'm feeling pretty weak.
So going into a significant calorific deficit. Okay, so there's a couple of things to think of there then, to be honest with you, Mark. You need to eat more, that's for sure. And then in the context of dehydration at the moment, stay on top of drinking. Yeah. Making sure you've got enough fluid. And you don't want to start digesting your own muscle either. When you go into long periods of starvation, you have to remember the body will start off with certain sources first, so you auto-digest when you don't have any calorific intake, and after longer periods of time you eventually end up reducing also your own muscle. And you already have to work hard to keep your muscle bulk, because you're naturally so you got to be careful, you in particular, and make sure that you get your calories down.
So basically my body is going to eat itself to take energy from what we've got stored. So once it runs out of carbs, which obviously it definitely has, then it's going to go on fat. And then when we run out of fat, then I'm going to start eating my own muscles. So it's I'm going to have to do something about this, because let's face it, the way I'm going, there's going to be nothing left of me in another 2 weeks. So I don't quite know how I'm going to fix that, but So day 15 and halfway and time for a quick roundup. Since we started, my cholesterol has increased, my heart rate has risen, I've had a sickness bug, and because I've not eaten enough, my body will start eating itself shortly. So all in all, me starting off trying to break a sugar addiction seems to be getting me a whole lot closer to the grave. So now I have a big decision to make. Do I continue on with this challenge?
Have you told Shane what steps ahead? Yeah, well, not really, not all
What
of
did
it.
he say?
So basically he said that everything so far is alright, but what I need to be doing is eating more, because he basically said my body is needing more energy, so what it's doing is eating all the fat, which is good, but when it runs out of fat, if I don't eat more, it's then going to start eating myself, like my muscle, so it sort of like start eating itself.
Well, that's ridiculous, because you've only eaten, what, 8 patties a day? So you've got to stop.
The maximum I bet is 6.
Stupid. You need something to eat then properly, and you need it now.
So if I like stop now and start eating, I haven't stopped my craving, so it's back to square one. It was all pointless, and I don't want to stop. I want to carry it on because I don't want to be eating crisps and chocolate for the rest of my life.
Right, tell you what then. One last push, 24 hours, tomorrow, I'll do it with you, and if you can't eat more than 10, that's it. Deal? I'll tell you what, things have changed. I remember when you used to take me out somewhere romantic for a meal, like Miller and Carter or
Doesn't it look bad today?
Wagamama's. Oh, nice.
First bite's right. Always is.
I'm far from out of the woods, but with Jane's help, if I can get 10 patties a day, I know I'm going to be fine. 10 patties a day 2 weeks ago sounded easy, but honestly, right now, it seems nearly impossible. 1,000 calories a day will stop my body from eating itself. I will have enough energy for my mind, and fingers crossed, we can push to the end of this, as I would hate to quit after this much effort. Also, it turns out Jane is quicker at eating McDonald's patties than me.
Anyway, you really only have just finished one.
Yeah. I wasn't joking.
But I was starting to struggle.
This is what happened.
Have a drink while you're chewing it.
And Jane's idea to drink while swallowing the meat was genius.
That works.
Oh my goodness me.
That might just be the answer.
Good work, kiddo. Love you.
3 down.
Proud of you.
I went like that. 3 down. 3 down. 3 down.
So breakfast done, and we were already 3 patties deep.
Okay, thank you. Every single time, how can plain patties take more time than a normal burger?
Lunch and 3 more easily smashed out-ish.
There's nothing wrong with them,
Not
is there?
very funny, I can't sit by you if you're going to do that again.
But with Jane's revolutionary eating and drinking at the same time, I was washing the chewed up patties down. Obviously not the perfect solution, but at least I was getting calories.
Dreeting is a godsend.
Well done.
6 down.
Minimum of 4 to go.
That was hard work.
Right, here we go. This is going to be the last bit of today, so I'm going to get 4 each from me and Jane, and then hopefully we'll get to the 10 and we keep this going.
10 patties is 930 calories a day, and it would solve everything. And without Jane, I would never have got through today. No such support from Senna though.
Johnson Burger.
Oh, no, thank you.
Why not?
It's disgusting.
Thank you.
9 down, the most in one day yet. Just the one to go.
Come on, you need to get that down, because otherwise there's going to be no tomorrow.
30 minutes later, we as a team had done it.
I'll do alright now.
You've got to do a minimum of 10 every day now for the rest of the week.
Right, celebrate. I'm going to have a Star bar.
You're not, because I ate one last night.
No.
Ah, breakfast.
You kept me waiting, it'll be cold.
So fresh day and a new challenge of eating 10 patties a day for the next 2 weeks. I am desperate to see this through to the end, no matter how hard it gets. Day 17, together, 10 patties completed again. Boom.
We're out.
Out, no daughter.
Really out.
We are going to watch the British Superpods, SS3 Kawasaki.
And today was a true test of willpower.
Is that how we roll now? Are we not in this together?
I'm helping you.
What, give me mental strength? Oh, yes. Yum, yum, yum. Is that enough food?
So big thanks to SF3 Kawasaki for Jane's beef and ale pie, coleslaw,
That's got Mark McCann written all over it, that has.
Good food.
carrot cake, unlimited crisps and chocolates. But at the end of a very enjoyable BSB Day 18, the full 10 patties complete again. I kept the minimum 10 going again all the way up to Day 20. I am feeling younger, more energetic and sharper than I can ever remember, and I am ready for my next blood test.
I'm going to have no blood left.
Now this blood test on Day 20 is going to reveal if it is safe to continue. Good news, I weighed in at 75 kilos, so I've only lost 1 more kilo. So the speed of me fading away has slowed up dramatically. Good sign. But what about that all-important red stuff?
The most recent bloods, I've been following that trend on the LDLs. It's still going up, which is not good, which is, increased cardiovascular risk. Your HDLs have been staying around the same level. They've been going slightly up and down, but pretty much around the same level, but it's still low. That is something that you need to improve, and that's your good cholesterol. Other than that, the rest of your bloods are okay. Your full blood count's fine. Your electrolytes are okay. Your liver health's okay. So, these are good signs. These are things to be proud of. These are things to be celebrated.
So, full steam ahead. I'm definitely feeling better than I have for a long time, and I'm starting to not feel the need to open that life-shortening naughty cupboard as often. Let's keep pushing and do eating 10 burgers a day, because I reckon I can complete this. My sugar detox will be done, and I can address the cholesterol after.
Last half.
Do you know what's made this difference? This whole dreeting. I didn't know you could drink and eat at the same time. It's revolutionary. Day 20 so far has been the easiest 5 patties I've had. Right, see in a bit.
What happens to your body? Do you become like Super Burger Man or something?
Well, that's something we will all get to find out shortly when I get my final blood test, and then we can see what my Day 30 exercise test looks like. For now, I am flying through the days.
Morning. I'm always moody at the minute.
No, you're smashing it.
So I'm doing all right, thanks to Jane.
I'm moody.
I'm not moody, you're moody.
No, you.
Right, Day 23. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
So we're going long way today, all the way across the country, but we're stopping for dinner, but we're all going to support Mark, aren't we? Everyone all right? Miller and Carter? Enjoying it? Senna? Is yours nice? Sweet. Eat up. Thanks for supporting me, everybody.
This is where we have come to. I am racing at Snetterton Race Circuit in the Focus Cup. But being at a racetrack is going to make this challenge even more difficult.
Now, this was always going to be my worry, because what the hell do I eat? Like, we're here for 2 days. I can't have like 25 patties in the fridge. But somehow that is a godsend. I'm going to get on my BMX now, because unbelievably there's one about half a mile away. So I'm going to go get some freshies now. It's in the lunch break now. It's about 11:30, so I'm not too late, but I am hungry and I need the energy for today. So I'm going to go get some fresh patties. Right, turns out it's further than I thought, but we've got the wheels, but it's a bloody long way, which I didn't account for, and I've got no energy. So probably going to need about 50 when I get there. There we go. Lunch. So, try a bit of a catch up. I'm going to have 3 patties now, come back a bit later,
after my race and get 3 more, and then come and get my last 4 before I go to sleep. I feel a little bit happier now as well. I don't feel as moody, which I think I was being really moody, which wasn't fair on everybody. So yeah, go try and get to the end. I feel like I can do it now, especially now I found this McDonald's here.
But tomorrow is definitely going to be harder. It's a proper race day, and that means more energy used. But the bigger problem is pressure and nerves. I always struggle to eat on race day, never mind some patties I don't want to eat even when I'm starving.
Good morning, right, day 25, we're nearly there. Race day today at Snetterton. There's the cars. I'm going to struggle to get food in me today because I get so nervous, but it is what it is, so we'll have to make do the best we can. Usually I'd have a chocolate bar or some wine gums or something just to lift me, but obviously we can't do that today, so we'll have to make do with what we got.
I'll let you sniff them.
Racing is very intense, especially on the mind, with non-stop concentration and not having my normal foods. I wasn't sure how my body was going to react.
As Ian Graham was now trying to fully get the job done. He hasn't quite got past Mark McCann as yet, and still can't do it actually. Good defensive work from Mark McCann.
Despite my reduced calorie intake, I was absolutely fine. In fact, I took a podium on the day in 2nd place, which is a real success marker for me. I'm sleeping better, I'm less brain foggy, I feel sharp and I'm on the ball. Without filling my body full of sweets and E-numbers, it's definitely having a positive effect.
Right, it's all over. That was tough. I'm running on empty. Not had anything to eat all day, but just landed at McDonald's, ordered a load of patties, so that's day 25, and at last I actually want to eat a patty. Yeah, day 26 tomorrow. Not many left.
I've had 25 days of this now, and I think if I was eating more calories, I would feel superhuman. And as we are getting deeper into this, I am craving sugar less and less. If I can complete this, this may just be a huge success.
Right, day 26. We have electrolyte and tablets straight away. Run on empty. So at 11 o'clock, what are we doing at 11?
We're going to McDonald's.
Straight away.
And I'm on it with you again today.
So it's going to be 10 patties, because obviously I was abysmal yesterday, so I'm going to try and catch up.
So the home run, just 4 more days, and I will have eaten nothing apart from McDonald's burgers for a whole month. And it's been a roller coaster journey so far.
Right, new teammate. Do you want to try some? Or not?
All I need to do now is just get a minimum of 10 patties in me a day and we will be sorted. But a quick, massive thank you to my wife Jane, because this really is down to her.
You've done it. How many was that?
5.
4.
Well, 4 and 7 each.
I'm getting right into the swing of this now, and with this eating 10 patties a day is relatively easy, and that 930 calories I'm getting is enough for me, and I'm genuinely feeling great. But I have noticed something very suspicious.
I've had a lot of these in the last 30 days. And I've won nothing, apart from somebody taking the mick with small fries and an apple pie.
Day 28 and day 29 easy, big tick. Crazy really, because if we think back to that first week, how bad I was, the headaches, the sickness, the ridiculous struggle to get any calories inside me. So, the end of this challenge, how do I feel?
I feel like I've got to a stage now where I'm feeling good, I'm feeling refreshed, alive. My body's changed for definite. I'm nowhere near as hungry as I was. I'm sure my stomach has shrunk, and maybe I'm sure we're going to find out that there's reasons why I've not done myself any favours so far. But on the outside, I feel good.
We're going to find out very soon exactly what effect this has had on my body. But the most important thing is I'm feeling good, and I've definitely broken that horrible sugar addiction. So just 1 more day left of this life-changing, incredible challenge.
Order number 19 today.
Do you know, I've not had a 64.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if you could get order number 64
Tomorrow.
on
the last day.
Yeah.
64 was my dad's race number when he raced bikes, and I took that number on now that I'm racing cars. It's a very special number to me and all of my family, and when we see it on a door, on the speedo or on a table number, it reminds us how precious being on this earth is and why I need better health and eating habits.
Final day.
No way. How is that even possible? How did that actually happen?
It's a sign.
That's giving me goosebumps. Oh, that's ace. I've got proper goosebumps. That's brilliant. Oh no, I've got the sticker. I need to keep that. That is definitely keeping us in the memento. That's quite well cooked actually. That's not too bad.
Smells rank as ever.
Someone is literally looking over me. I couldn't have written a better ending. Right, lunch finished.
This is it, the very, very last one. This is going to be fun.
One final payment on the Revolut card. Right now, if you sign up using the link in the description, when you first spend, you'll receive a £20 sign-up bonus. So thank you to Revolut for sponsoring this video.
It's all over. The last one, the last meal, the last supper, the last McDonald's I have for a very long time. It's been emotional, but hopefully it's life-changing.
Tomorrow, we will be doing the physical test. Will I be better or worse? But for now, I'm going to take this very last meal home and eat it in the peace and quiet.
Last one. I'm going to enjoy it.
I've done it. God knows how, but somehow I have made it to day 30 of this grueling challenge. I can literally feel the positives, but we also know some negatives attached to that for the short term. Next immediate step for me is to eat healthily and reduce that dangerous cholesterol level. I am going to make sure that I don't have any long-lasting negative effects. Even though I was 50,000 calories light for a month, since my last checkup, I have only lost another 1 kg. So considering my lack of food intake, my body has done really well. Blood pressure and pulse are still okay, and I am definitely feeling healthy and strong. But let's put this to the test. Exactly 30 days ago, at the very start, I did a physical test, and after eating nothing but burger patties, I'm going to do the exact same exercises. So now we will see exactly what this extreme meat-only carnivore diet has done.
Not looking forward to this. Do I have to?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21.
That was 22.
Get
I'm
lost.
having 22.
Right, that's to get lost.
If I got to 17.
On your first go. That's 4 more.
We'll take that.
282.
Right, I can't look at the meters. This is all about going as fast and as hard as I can. It's not about trying to beat it. It's a fair representation of just going flat out for a minute.
Again, a decent improvement considering all I have done in between tests is change my food diet. But reactions is where I feel I'm going to be able to tell the most. My energy levels aren't perfect, but I feel more sharp and on the ball than I have for years. And the test proved that.
78.
Wow. I could feel the difference then though.
Could you?
I could feel like it was, and I had a few mess ups. So that again is like 15% or something. So on reflection, good in theory, if I'd have ate more calories, but I feel it's given me a fantastic future now, a good starting base to continue this, eat healthy and live a longer, better life. Right, see you next Tuesday, 6 p.m.